Thank you.
I declare I don't care no more. I'm burning up and out and growing bored in my smoked out boring room. My hair is shaking in my hands, dragging my feet to hit the street tonight, trying to long the shit down. away the strength of being Christie Road. If there's one thing that I need that makes me feel complete, so I go to Christie Road. That's gets done.
From Hull, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
And we've got a brand new video from Hull coming up, along with a new one from Mazzy Star and the latest from Fury and the Slaughterhouse. This is 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent, and this is Billy Joe, this is Mike, and that's Trey Cool. They're all from Green Day. So now that the album is out, it's doing really well. You're getting MTV play now. You're getting a lot of radio play. Have you noticed a change in your gigs, the crowds that have been coming to your gigs now?
Yeah, there's a lot more meatheads that show up lately. It's
bigger crowds too.
Yeah, it's just there's like a personal level, like playing small clubs and stuff that isn't quite there.
You sort of built up a following where a lot of the same people probably were showing up at your gigs, I would imagine. Like you had. You know, there was a group of people here who followed you down here today. So are you getting these like new, like, you know, guys who want to like...
Same people at the shows now.
Yeah.
They always make their way to the front too, and that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty much...
They say, get the hell out of my way. I was back... I was at a show,
back in
10 people here.
Yeah, back when the real punk was, man.
Cool.
Are there two factions of punk, like the more like poppy side of it, and then you get the really gnarly like guys who just want to like beat everybody up? Do you get guys like that come to your gigs, like the skinhead dudes who are just, you know?
Yeah,
Not so bad.
I guess no matter where you go, there's going to be
somebody who wants to ruin it for everybody.
I can't say that word. There's going to be not so nice guys and gals.
You can say dick, right?
Yeah, you can say
There's
that.
gonna be
That's
dicks at the shows.
That's you know.
Dicks that like jump on people.
Yeah, you know, so
Get all crazy.
what can you do? I mean, for the
A lot of testosterone. Though.
Yeah.
It is very testosterone heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not so. I mean, when we play, it's because I don't know. It's fun to make fun of people and stuff. Because like the one people that like are running in circles and stuff, like it's like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, who are you chasing? You know, it's like it's all like this one big like dog race or something. You know, and then like some guy's got like a rabbit on the back of his head or something. They're all like,
So let's talk about the video for Longview, which was recorded. Do you guys all live in the place that the video was made?
We've all done it.
Yeah, well, he started living there with a bunch of guys.
It's your rehearsal space, right? Or is it your apartment?
It's the flat. It's like the basement.
It's like
it's the basement of a real house.
Bill's house now.
It's a big Victorian. There's three sections. There's the top floor, the bottom floor, and the basement.
We're in the basement.
And you guys all
College
still live
students live upstairs.
I live there.
No, we just come over and sleep on the floor.
No, did you guys have to get a new couch after you shredded the one that you...
No, that was
It's kind of cool. Jammed all.
We're going to be talking more with Green Day, and they'll be performing live for us later on. But right now, here is the video we were talking about. It's Longview from Dookie on 120 Minutes. From their second album, So Tonight That I Might See. It's a new version of the Mazzy Star's From their second album, So Tonight That I Might See, that is a new version of Fade Into You from Mazzy Star here on 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent, this is Billy Joe, that is Mike, that is Trey Cool from Green Day. What was it that got you guys into music? What bands were you listening to? Was it the first, like the Buzzcocks, Clash, Sex Pistols wave of punk, or was it the X,
No,
X?
no,
It wasn't even that?
No, it was just more of the community that we're surrounded with, just of the bands and stuff around.
Wanting
really
to get out of a hick town.
Yeah, and we didn't have any kind of music in like Rodeo, California. You know?
No, for a long time I couldn't even afford records, so we would pretty much, you know, get a hold of punk demo tapes for 50 cents at shows and stuff, and you know, good music starts at a certain level, and you just happen to find it at that level.
I noticed at your shows you seem to have a nice repertoire of really bad like heavy metal songs, though.
Oh yeah.
So that obviously must have been a part of your childhood.
Yeah, you gotta learn to play guitar somehow.
So, yeah. So when we wanted to do the video, it was like, well, you know, we want to kind of cross between, you know, Rock You Like a Hurricane, No.
Eye of these tigers.
I want to be a Hulkamaniac.
We're going to have more conversation and a live performance from Green Day's 120 Minutes continues. And right after the break, a brand new one from Hall.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
We got her latest on the way, along with Afghan Wigs and a brand new one from Hole. But right now, I'm talking to Green Day. And the greatest story is how you got signed to your original label, Lookout Records.
Oh.
Is this really a true story? Because it's
story.
so unbelievable that I had to ask 3 times. Really? No, they're making it up.
They'd heard us play, I guess, or they'd heard us before, you know, like at a show or
Lookout
two,
Records is...
But the final decision is it's a Berkeley-based independent label.
Okay.
And it was just, you know, basically just went up and played a show.
You're willing to drive.
He set up a show, actually.
It
You tell him, man.
was up in the woods.
version of the
Okay, it was
story.
up in the woods, like about 45 minutes, like way out, like up this dirt road in the middle of nowhere, like 3 hours away from San Francisco, way north, you know, totally in the woods. And this girl's like, yeah, we're gonna have this party at my cabin. I was like, okay. And I called up these guys and said, come play. And they drove fucking,
No, keep going.
They
keep
drove for
going.
days. and they drove up there, and like we broke the gate down because the girl whose party it was didn't show, and we just had to party in there anyways. There's no roof, no electricity.
Yeah.
Finally got the generator going. Played for like
We were singing and you
5
could see
people.
the lyrics coming
People,
out.
it was funny because like we got them playing like 3 songs, and this guy goes, hey, do you guys mind, you know, stopping and moving your van, because I really got to go home right now. Then like John was like, we're like,
you're staying.
yeah, we're like, fuck off, no way, we're not gonna. You're gonna stay and watch the whole damn thing.
It's pretty amazing that you would go to great lengths to be on Lookout Records. You'd figure you go to those great lengths to be like on a big, like huge Atlantic.
Look out,
You
it's
know
huge,
what?
buddy.
A long time ago,
No diss to Lookout.
we had a
though.
guitar teacher that tried to get us to do a professional demo and get us to go the right way. And you know, I don't know. I mean, I think it would have destroyed us. You know, I mean, I don't know. You do things the right way if you just let things fall into place naturally. You know, the band's got to find an identity before they go to a major label. Otherwise, they got one good album and then it's toast.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, stick around because Green Day will be performing live later on. But first, brand new video from Hole. Their second album is called Live Through This, and it hit stores on April 12th. And here is Miss World.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
Her latest is on the way, along with the Afghan Wigs and a brand new one from Hole. But right now, I'm talking with Green Day.
Screw that other take up.
We just got done saying a dirty word.
So tell the classic story about how you got signed to your original label, Lookout Records, which is a fantastic story and
Well, I lived
persistence.
I lived out in the middle of nowhere, and I called their old drummer, and I asked him to come play this party. I told him, like, look, there ain't gonna be no one there except like this guy Larry, which is the guy that does Lookout. And
So it's
there's probably
Larry's
just be a
house.
few kids. No, it's like this girl's house who flaked out. She like
She didn't even show
freaked
up.
out. She like said, "Oh, stop the car!" Like on the way up to the party, like ran into the woods, and no one found her till the morning. And she just didn't go up there, and we had to like break her gate down with a 4x4, and get in there anyway.
And so you're going to go in this house, and this is going to be your big audition for.
It was just a party, really.
It's just
I
a
mean,
party?
they pretty
Yeah.
much, I mean, knew they were gonna do a 7-inch on it anyway. So, but we like.
So
they
then
just-
this story's not that good then.
Well, it's still a good story in the sense that it was the deciding factor, I guess. You know, it was how we based our friendship too. I mean, it was how we really got to know each other. We all hung out and we all smoked a lot of pot up there, and we just basically just played in a freezing cold place with no roof and a generator, you know, and
Candles.
Candles
yeah,
on the floor.
got to
11
really
kids.
meet people in the middle of like after like 3 songs or so, you know, middle of the set. These guys all wanted to leave. They were like, you know, we got to go. Can you move your van? We're like, no, dude, you're staying for the show. There's 11 of you here, and we drove 20,000 hours to get here.
Were you guys reluctant to sign to a major label now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
I mean, it was a decision. Really, it took us like a year of just constant thinking. Like, well, you know, what's next? You know, what are we gonna do? And I don't know. You know, it's
Yeah, you know, we made our bet. If there's nails in it, there's nails in it. Oh well.
Cool. Then stick around because Green Day will be performing live later on. And first, we're going to play you a brand new video from Hole, and it's their second album, Live Through This, and it hits stores on April 12th. Here's the first video. It's called Miss World.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLachlan, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
See,
Was there supposed to be a Sarah McLachlan roll-in?
No.
There was? There was?
That's what I was counting out.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLachlan, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
We've got her latest on the way, along with the Afghan Wigs and a brand new one from Hole. But right here, I'm talking with Kajagoogoo.
oh man, it's said too shy. I don't know what the hell that's. I can't remember that.
I thought you were just going to mimic me.
Oh,
I
no.
thought you were going to read what I was reading. That's why I did that. Little inside joke. So tell me the story, the most amazing story about how you originally got signed to your original label, Lookout Records, which is a great story. And I hope you can tell it with justice.
Okay.
Because he's been trying twice and he can't.
Trey Cool Calls, lives on a mountain, Mendocino. Shack. No
Blow
roof.
smoke.
It's a mountain.
A mountain with no roof on the shack, and we played in there.
Punk.
And it was punk.
It was very far away. It was very punk, and it was very cold.
It was a house very far, far away.
Yeah,
It
we
wasn't
had-
quite built yet.
We had to burn Jurassic monkeys to stay warm. It was really crazy.
So now, what does this house have to do with being signed? Was it like, were you driving up there because like the guy from the label Lookout was going to be there? Were you
No,
going
he
there to
was
audition for
there,
him?
lucky for us, because he knew how to get the generator going.
Because
He's
the way
a little older, you know.
The way I understood the story is like, you're going to
Stuff
go.
like that.
I'll tell the story from
Okay.
how I know it. You guys are not signed. Then there's this guy's house 200 miles away. You drive all the way up there to play for him, and then you break down his door, right? And then you go in there, and then he's not there or something.
No,
right?
he was there, but the woman that was running the show wasn't. So we
Yeah.
broke into the house.
There was nobody in the house. You broke into the house.
Broke into the house.
Because you said, we drove
Yeah.
200 miles. We're playing this
Stole
gig.
all their candles, lit them all up.
But then you had no power when you got ready to set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they went and got a
Siphon
generator a few
siphon
hours
gas
away.
out of
So
it.
you went all the way back, hours away to get a generator, came all the way back, got the generator, plugged in, played, they loved you, the rest is history, here you are. Is that the story?
Yeah, and
If
we're
you
on
say so.
MTV now.
Like that, man, you know.
And, I mean, it wasn't even like a signing thing. It was just like,
Yeah, it was
oh, well, you know, you
They
want to
wanted
do
to meet us,
7-inch?
you know.
Okay, let's do 7-inch. All right,
to know who we are.
cool.
So
like that.
you have 2 records on that label, and you just released your major label debut. Was there a lot of reluctance making the big move to the big evil major label?
Yes,
Big brother.
most definitely.
Yes. Yes.
And-
Totally.
But we're happy with our
Yeah,
decision.
but we made our bed, and you know, hopefully there's no nails in it. So
Does anybody give you a hard time about it? Hey man, you sold out. I like you.
there was
guys
one
back
guy
when."
on this tour actually. He did, but he's a chump anyway. So.
Only one.
I went up to him. I said, "You got 10 minutes to ask me all the questions in the world you can," and he put his foot in his mouth. So
Was the song
he
written
got
about him,
aggro
or
and
was
wanted
this
to beat me up, and I just walked away. All of his friends apologized for him. So
Stick around, Green Day's going to be performing live, but right now we have a brand new video from Hole, and their second album is called Live Through This. Hit stores on April 12th, and here's the first video. It's called Miss World.
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album, Fumbling Through Ecstasy, that is Sarah McLachlan. What exactly? Fumbling through what? Toward? Did I say through? Yeah. Did it say through?
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy, that is Sarah McLachlan. I know it's not.
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album, Fumbling Towards... okay.
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. Oh, never mind. I just failed.
That's the wrong album. I mean, Nevermind was a completely different album. This is from her third album, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. That's Canada's Sarah McLachlan with Possession. Here on 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent, and here's Green Day.
Hey, you got nice hair. That's one we wanted to do, is wanted to put your hair in curl.
Oh no!
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
No, you. Who's gonna do this? Come on, you do it.
From her third album, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy, that's Canada's Sarah McLachlan with Possession. Here on 120 Minutes. I'm Louis Largent, and I'm here with Green Day.
Louis, get your hand off.
Dude, you gotta do it in the Ren and Stimpy voice. Come on.
That's hella funny. Take 10.
No, do it seriously.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, you
That's
can.
ridiculous.
It's only cable.
It's just a small little cable show, dude.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to ask you a really stupid
Like
question, like
Wayne's
how's the
World.
tour or something, unless you.
All right.
Can this be funny?
Okay, so we're gonna do it again.
We'll just
Mike
make
is
it.
funny.
We'll just make it funny.
Louis, why don't you?
We were gonna save
Louis,
that one. We were going. We were rolling. It was happening.
You could have.
He burned it.
I burned
I
it.
did?
You burned it.
That was my.
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy, that was Canada's Sarah McLachlan with Possession, here on 120 Minutes.
I'm Louis Largent, and we're here with Green Day.
No, what was that? That was sort of like Robin Leach meets.
Robin Leach meets. So what's that little guy who has like the laser thing or something?
I'm going to demobilize you, that guy. My space modulator. My B31 activator, you've stolen it.
We're on our 48th hour of no sleep.
And there was no drugs in that no sleep either, so.
And no drug
should try
references.
Yes,
No
that's
drug
right.
references
That's
or
right.
drugs
You know
or
what? You guys are
anything.
clean. You guys are like straight and narrow,
totally
Diet
clean,
Cokes, the whole bit.
Sure, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Straight to the line, it goes up my nose.
All right, man.
No. We're gonna save this. We're gonna save
Okay.
this. Oh. God.
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album.
Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
That's Canada's Sarah McLachlan here on 120 Minutes.
Failed.
Get out.
Lock.
That's
Lock.
That's
Take a
that
lock and
Sarah.
key.
That's that Sarah girl. What?
Can you guys respell that for him? Like MCLAK?
I'm blocking.
LIN?
Last segment, last time.
Okay.
All right,
done.
that's
Done.
it, man. We can.
You do it.
That sounded
Serious.
good, Mike. Yeah, and good hustle, Louis.
Actually,
Oh.
maybe we should just shoot this through.
I write from a pretty emotional point of view, on a level that I think everybody can receive some empathy from, or some sense of understanding, or that someone has gone through the same sort of thing that they're going through in the lyrics.
From her third album.
Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
That's Canada's Sarah McLachlan here with Possession on 120 Minutes. That's a Robin. Was that a Robin Leach? What was that?
That was this
buddy.
space modulator guy, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Space modulator. It was Space Modulator guy meets Robin Leach.
Sort of. Maybe.
Something. I don't know.
Forget it. It's degenerating here so badly here.
It
on
was too much
120
television,
Minutes.
is what it was.
You know how many times we've had to do this?
This is our 5th time doing this.
Everyone here is really angry with it.
Okay, so let's be serious now. Okay. Serious faces. So tell me about the tour. You guys, do you guys have a band that was on the label we talked about earlier?
Tilt.
Lookout, Tilt.
Yeah.
You guys sort of feel like an obligation to help out the younger bands.
We're just in
No,
love
they're
with
just an
them.
excellent band, and we fell in love with their music. And
I wanna get
it
with
was
Pete,
basically
too, basically.
like Pete, the bass player, has been a friend of ours for a while now, and it's just, it just happens to be that he's in a band that we love. There's a lot of bands, out there.
Cinder's got a
that,
great voice.
That might have fit the bill, but these guys fit it the best. I mean, they're just an excellent band.
It's a whole lot of fun hanging out with our friends on the road too, man.
You guys have opened for your share of bands in your career. What's your
The
favorite
only
tour
band
you've been on?
that we've opened for is Bad
Pretty
Religion.
much all of our own. We've only opened for one band on a tour.
Oh, really?
That was
You know what?
Bad Religion. That was the
mistake.
one. Yeah, and I mean that was an excellent tour. They were really nice guys, and we had a good time. I guess it was cool.
So you're gonna come back. You're gonna play live. You're gonna do a little song for us.
Except for their road manager was.
Wait a minute, didn't we already do it?
We already played live, but
No, you didn't.
Oh.
You're playing
okay.
live after
we're
this.
about to play live.
Yeah, you're about to play live. Is there what song are you gonna play? Do you know yet?
Chump.
You know what? Why aren't you?
Chump.
Why aren't your next single is shoot? What am I? A sixth song.
Freebird.
Sounds like.
It sounds like it's
Look smaller than a bread basket. Looks like.
basket case.
Basket
That's
case.
very good.
But you don't play that live.
Not yet. I mean, we like a lot of theatrics. And
that doesn't lend itself to.
Well, it's a lot of
a theatrical
it's a difficult
presentation?
song, there's a lot of different chord changes, and right now, we want to jump up and down and
We like
put out
playing
as
those
much
other
energy
songs.
as we can.
We just
know.
want to rock.
We'll save the slowing down pace for the contemporary days.
Gotcha. You're
Start talking a little older.
Stay with us because they will be performing live as 120 minutes continues.
$120-minute ID, take one. In 5, 4, 3.
Hey, we're Green Day.
Good night. You're watching 120 minutes, basically. Sitting at home, probably smoke cigarettes, watching TV on your rump,
So get off your ass and go do something else.
like this.
All right. Yeah.
That is it.
That's it.